Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. You know, it's been proven time and time and time again that Activision, and you can't really say Treyarch, because you know Treyarch is not the one behind all this. It's all an Activision thing. Activision has done nothing but lied and lied and lied and lied to its fan base. And you know, it's actually a little comical because the movie Elf, that Will Ferrell plays the elf, is looking for his father. There is a line in that movie that it should have Activision's name stamped all over that.
You sit on a throne of lies.
You know, there's this big thing going on right now regarding the Black Ops Pass. And Activision originally had this set up to where you cannot buy the Black Ops Pass separately. And it was in their own print, their own statement that got released. And here is that statement. And this article is from Charlie Intel, and I'll put the link to that in the description. But if you notice at the top of the page, you see there's a huge update in bold print. And it says, Activision has updated the Black Ops Pass frequently asked questions to now confirm that the Black Ops Pass will in fact be available as a standalone item from those buying just the standard edition of the game. But before, it said that you could only purchase it with one of the bundles. That if you did not buy it with the bundle, you would not be able to get the Black Ops Pass. And there was a huge uproar about this. I mean, there's a ton of videos on YouTube. There's articles all over the place talking about this. And once they saw the backlash, they decided, oh, well, we messed up. Well, we better not do that. Because, see, they're already separating their fan base from day one. From day one, folks, they're already separating their fan base. Because you got people that maybe they can't afford to spend $100 or $119 or $129.99 for one of the bundles. So you got people that's only going to be able to buy the regular game. But there's going to be people that bought the bundles that's going to be playing different maps than the people that bought just the game. And again, Activision's point on this is this.
Up yours.
Because they just don't give a damn, and that's the bottom line. They've even set it up to where people that has a Prime account that can get 20% off their games, people that have the Gamer Club on Lock membership at Best Buy, they can get 20% off on their games. They've even set it up so that players cannot take advantage of that discount. Because certain copies are only available like at Gamestop. You know, you just take a look at these copies right here. The 3 games on the right is for the Xbox. The 4 on the left is for PlayStation. But you see, you got 119, 59, 100. You got 119, 59, and actually, for whatever reason, they say 9999. Why there's a difference, I have no clue. But what you do not see is the digital enhanced edition for $130. I don't understand, and it makes absolutely no sense to me on why they do things like this. I can understand the exclusives for GameStop and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about why can't you purchase the Deluxe Enhanced Edition for the Xbox at Gamestop. If they're selling it for the PlayStation, why can't they sell it for the Xbox? Why must there be this wall where you have to go one place or the other? This is what I'm talking about. Here is the 3 copies that you can get from Amazon. You see, only the regular game has the Prime symbol on it, which means only that copy you can get the 20% discount, which would save you $12. So you would get it for $48 instead of $60. But if you notice, on the other 2 copies, it does not say Prime, because those are digital downloads, and Activision knows you cannot get that 20% discount on a digital download. And the same thing goes for Best Buy. It's actually even worse at Best Buy, because there's only 3 copies of the game you can get, and that's the regular game for the PlayStation, for the Xbox, and for the PC. But if you got the Gamer Club Unlock program, you can still save that $12. And also, if you pre-order it there, you can save an additional $10. So, you know, at least there is some kind of savings there. But you can't purchase the other editions. It just makes no sense to me. As bad as the franchise is doing, you would want to make it as easy as possible for people to get your hands or their hands on your game. Again, GameStop exclusives, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is, why can't you go to any retailer you like to purchase your video games from and buy any version of the game you want? You know, it's just like with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, when they released both of those at the same time, and they split their fan base. Right down the middle. They split their fan base. You know, even, you see, I'm showing gameplay of Black Ops 3. Numerous times playing in Black Ops 3, I cannot get a 6 versus 6 lobby. And I'm not lying, folks. Here are the pictures. Yeah, now I'm not saying every game is like this, but a lot of my games, you can see 3 versus 3 in a lobby. You know, another 4 versus 4. And these are all new games, folks, all new games. And wait till you see the clip I'm going to show you after this next picture. It just makes absolutely no sense to me why I'm having this problem. I'll take a look at this clip. I'm going to throw this clip in here in this gameplay that's running in the background. I've got 3 of the 4 DLCs installed, and none of the maps ever show up. And here, I'm actually going to show you, I have 3 of the 4 DLCs. The only one I don't have installed is Salvation. Okay, I guess actually there's a 5th DLC now, but I'd stopped playing. When I first started playing this, it was the last time I played this account, it showed that the last time you met those players was 602 days ago. That's how long it's been since I played on this account. Now, I'm going to go show you in the theater mode my map, my games I played. Take a look at the games I played. There's 52 of them here. You're not going to see any of the DLC that I've got installed. And remember, you saw the game says I have it installed because there's no green arrow telling me to download it. Only on Salvation. But all these are original maps. I back out after a game, go into another lobby. And then a lot of times, if it doesn't say, you know, the random selection, then I'll back out. But you're seeing, folks, 52 games here. And not one of them are off of DLC content. And I've got it installed. Why am I having these kind of problems? Why can't I get a game on one of the DLC maps that I have? Yeah, again, they try to say that Black Ops 4 is 5 versus 5 to be competitive. That is yet another lie. And with all the BS that they keep saying, there's only one comment that sets this tone perfectly, and Will Ferrell said it again in the movie Elf. And this is how a lot of players feel.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
It's the exact truth, folks. It's the exact truth. It's like all the complaints that people make on these games, and they go from bad to worse. But the problem is people keep buying the game. The only way Activision is going to stop the practices that they're doing is you got to stop buying the game. That's all there is to it. And it's not going to happen because everybody loves the Call of Duty game, and they're used to dealing with all the BS that Activision throws their way. And that's the sad fact, and that's the 100% truth about the whole situation. Activision knows it doesn't make a damn bit of difference on what they do. I mean, hell, look how many maps we got in World War II. Look how many multiplayer maps there was in World War II. And it doesn't make a difference what game is coming out next. Everybody said that World War II was going to be the salvation, the thing that saves Call of Duty. And it wasn't. So now people are saying the same thing about this. But a lot of this stuff is coming out, and it's really starting to tick a bunch of people off. Does anybody really wonder why they pay all these people to go to these events? I mean, there's a very good chance they would have a lot fewer people at these events if they wasn't being paid to go there. Activision's paying their airfare. Activision's paying their hotel room. Basically rolling the red carpet out to some of these people. And not just video game players. There could be critics and stuff like that. But I think you would find a lot less people there if Activision wasn't ponying up the money. Hell, if somebody's going to give you a free trip to go someplace, are you going to go? I mean, it's common sense, people. It's common sense. But, like with them saying you can only take and buy the DLC, or you can only get the DLC as a bundle, we found out that was a lie. And what the sad thing is that, I'm going to purchase the bundle. I'll admit that. I am going to purchase the bundle. I'll probably do the $100 bundle because it makes more sense to buy the bundle because, what is it, $40 or $50 for the season pass? I haven't bought a season pass in forever. You just saw Black Ops 3. I only bought 3 of the 4 DLCs. But it makes sense to buy at least a $100 version because you're paying $60 for the game, and I'm almost positive the season pass is $50, so you're saving yourself $10. And one thing I wanted to point out that I don't know if it's just because I have a Prime account, because really there's no way for me to check it unless I create another account. I'm not going through all that mess. Because I don't know if I have to put credit card information or anything. I don't want 2 Amazon accounts running around with credit card information. But I did notice when I went to purchase the other editions, I set up like a mock purchase and just didn't finish the transaction. I was able to get a $5 savings on Amazon for the editions that didn't include the Prime account. And here, let me show you those real quick. So if you take a look right here, you see down at the bottom of your screen it says Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Digital Deluxe PS4 digital code, saying, and that's what you're going to get as a digital code. If you look under the pre-order summary, you can see a courtesy credit of $5. Maybe even Amazon is feeling sorry for you because of what Activision is doing, and they're going to give you $5. Here is the other one, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition for $130. And again, they're giving you a courtesy credit of $5. Now, again, folks, I don't know if this is because I have a Prime account. But, you know, you also see under gift codes and promotions, it says courtesy credit $5. I don't know why that $5 is there. All I can tell you is that it showed up for me. As to saving money off of the Call of Duty game, Black Ops 4, you know, if you have a Gamer Club Unlock program, you already know that you can save an additional 12 hours off of your game. Then there's also that $10 rewards certificate that you have too. I'm not 100% for sure if that is for Gamer Club Unlock members only. I don't believe it is, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the fact that the Gamer Club Unlock program is no longer a membership that you can purchase. And if you're not aware of that, surprise, because they never sent me no notification that the program was coming to an end. And so I've actually found out on the news. The news was talking about it. I guess because a bunch of people was complaining about it, and it was on a, I don't know if it was a local news station here, or it might have been something I read online. But there was a news agency that was talking about it, as far as the changes coming to Best Buy and stuff like that. But if you do have the Gamer Club Unlock membership, then you can save $12 off, and then if you pre-order the game, that's how you get that $10 reward certificate you saw in that picture earlier in this video. Now remember, that's $22 off of that game, folks. $22 off of that $60 game. That's a huge savings. You get the same 20% off if you go to Prime. And if you don't have an Amazon Prime account, as far as I know, they're not offering a pre-order bonus. So, you know, if you want to try an Amazon Prime account, wait until October and get your 30-day trial, I think is what it is, and try it. And that'd be a way for you to get your save your $12 off of that game. And if you don't like the Amazon Prime, if you think that, you know, it's something you're going to be paying for, that you really are not getting your money's worth, then just cancel it. But the Amazon Prime account comes in really handy for a bunch of things, especially if you're ordering stuff off of Amazon, because you can get it in a couple days and it doesn't cost you anything extra. I just hope one of these days Activision just takes a step back and look and see how they are actually hurting themselves, and how they would make more money if the game, the DLC, was free. Look at all these games. Battlefield 5. All the DLC for that game is going to be free. All the maps for that game is going to be free. They're not charging for them. You know, as popular as Fortnite is, and I don't play Fortnite, look at Fortnite. It's a free game, and they make the money off of the transactions, which I don't really necessarily know if a system like that was going to work, but we'll soon find out with Blackout, because I think they're already shoving COD points down your throat before the game even comes out. Really, the difference from the $100 version of this game and the $130 version of this game is COD points. Yeah, so I'm telling you right now, folks, with the way they have this set up, and with them already shoving these COD points down your throat, prepare to spend a lot of money on COD points. I don't buy COD points. I'll never buy COD points. Don't believe in it. But, you know, just take a look at the two versions of this game. Now here is the Digital Deluxe Edition, and it comes with 2,400 COD points, the Black Ops Pass, and the game. The game is $60. The Black Ops Pass is $50, and the COD points are $20. So you got $130 in material here that you're getting for $100. That's a really good deal. But the point is that they're already shoving these COD points down your throat because that is their bread and butter when it comes to this game. They release so much stuff for people to buy COD points. Remember that big blow up that just went down not too long ago about that that patent that they put in for, so they can make less skilled players play with better skilled players that's got DLC content in hopes that they will go out and buy COD points and try to get whatever weapon was they got killed by somebody that's better than them. Here's the Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition, and it is the same thing. Game is $60. The DLC or the Black Ops Pass is $50, so that's $110. Then you got 8,500 in COD points. That's $70 worth of COD points that they're throwing in here. Okay, $70 worth of COD points. So this package retails for $180. They want you to think you're getting a good deal, but all they're doing is sucking you in with these COD points, hoping that once you get these 8,500 COD points and you're seeing you're getting duplicate after duplicate after duplicate like in the past, you're not getting what you want. You're going to want to buy more COD points. Here's the steelbook version, is what I call it, the Pro Edition. And you see, you're only getting 1,100 COD points with this. And this here cost $120. And again, this cost $120, and we're not going to take into account that it's a steelbook case and you get all this extras. We're going to talk about the game that is $60, the digital or the Black Ops Pass is $50, and then the COD points that are $20. So you've got $140 retail value for this. Again, not taking into account it's a steelbook case and all that stuff. But the game, the Black Ops Pass, and the COD points, you got $130, and they're only giving you a $10 savings with this. So, but the people that buy this edition, I will say, they're buying it because it's got the steelbook collector's box. Now, some people might say, well, why are you breaking this down and showing what the retail values of these are? Because if you go back and you take a look at this Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition, that's got $70 worth of COD points. $70 worth of COD points, and they're just going to give you for $20. That is all that is costing you for $70 worth of COD points. Those COD points are only costing you $20. Because again, I'll say it and I'll repeat myself again. The game is $60. The Black Ops Pass is $50. So, and you're paying $130 for this. So they're giving you $70 worth of COD points for $20 because they know that your chances of getting whatever it is you're looking for is slim to none. And it only gets worse and worse and worse as the year goes on and they release more items. I got videos on the channel with World War II showing how, I forget how many it was, how many crates it was I opened, everything that I earned, not buying one COD point, but I got over 200 duplicates in one opening video. 200 duplicates in one opening video. It's crazy. It's stuff like that is the reason why I don't buy COD points. But heed my warning. Activision don't give you anything unless there's a kickback for them. And the kickback for them is the fact that they're going to see you spend these 8,500 COD points and you still don't have what you want. So what are you going to do? You're going to come out of your pocket and start buying more COD points again. Insane. Absolutely insane. So you got the COD point issue. You got the fact that they're splitting their fan base on day one. Well, not day one, but they're splitting their fan base. The people that's got the Black Ops Pass won't be playing the same maps that the people that's got the standard edition. And they've already said that, you know, you can't buy DLC 1, then DLC 3, or DLC 2 and DLC 4. You can't get any of the DLC content unless you do one of two things. You buy one of the bundles, or you pay full price for a Black Ops Pass. I keep wanting to call it Season Pass. Black Ops Pass later in the year. And who knows if you're even going to like the content that you get. There's already a bunch of people that is majorly hating on this game already. And that's before the game is even out. And we're talking about DLC stuff here. The reason why a lot of people, like myself, don't normally buy the Season Pass, because I want to see the content that gets released. That's one good thing why I'm glad that PlayStation actually gets it 30 days before the Xbox gets it, so I can see what's getting released, what problems are they having. Will I even want to purchase that DLC? Maybe there's nothing on that DLC that actually would make me want to play it. Might want to skip it. But Activision's saying, no, 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 no. Either you buy the Black Ops Pass or you buy nothing. That's the only option. And part of that is the reason why a lot of people is majorly hating on this game. Folks, I will be releasing a bunch of content, as I do in every one of the Call of Duties in the last 3 to 4 years, I think it is, 5 years maybe. I will be maxing out everything. I'm usually a Prestige Master, and all my weapons are done by the first DLC, which is usually in January, February, sometime around there. I got videos on the channel that proves that. So let's see how this works, because if they're going to be releasing stuff every month, as they say they're going to be, that's when people's going to start noticing some problems, because again, the people that only buy the game, they can't afford that $100, $120, $130 version. And maybe they can't afford to buy a Season Pass and a $60 game. That's when you're going to start seeing the wave of players. People playing the new maps and people not playing the new maps because they don't have the Black Ops Pass. Be very curious to see what happens. But folks, I will be having a bunch of content. Like I said, I am always, in the last 3 to 5 Call of Duties, I think it is, a Prestige Master, and my weapons are all completed by the first DLC, if not maybe a week or so after that. That's just one of the things I always do. And as opposed to some of the accounts going to 1,000, I could care less if my account goes to 1,000. I've got, actually on one of the Call of Duties, I took 2 accounts to Prestige Master and 2 accounts had Dark Matter. Might have been a Black Ops 3 account. That might explain why this account that you saw me earlier in the video, it said 600 days playing time since I played this game last. So Black Ops 3 might have been an account that I took 2 accounts to Prestige Master and 2 accounts to Dark Matter. And those videos are on the channel. You can go back and research them. But again, we'll have to wait and see. I know I'm rambling on, but it really aggravates the hell out of me on how you take a game like Call of Duty, and if you just make there's reason why other game manufacturers, again, like I mentioned earlier, Black Ops 5, or not Black Ops 5, holy cow, Battlefield 5, why they are not charging for DLC and the loot boxes and stuff like that. It's because they know how good their game is. They don't need to rip off the fan base, as Call of Duty does year after year after year after year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Here's 3 more videos. You can find links to these videos in the description. The video on your left is where I did the Whitetail Park Ranger Station and Outpost, and I liberated this in 24 seconds. Really, really fast. Set off no alarms, so I got my silver bars. So I show you actually how I do this. Actually, it's how I do almost all my outposts, and it's the reason why I got over 800 silver bars on the account. The video on your right hand side is how I unlock the TULIP Helicopter. I give you a full guide step by step. Now this video is almost an hour long. It's because I show you how to do every step. I'm not going to put up a video, then you have to go watch another video, then you have to go watch another video. I'm not going to do that for views. If you're looking to unlock the TULIP Helicopter, you'll get all the information in one video. Everything from showing you how to do the Marina Outpost, how to not only do the Marina Outpost, but how to take out the Marina Outpost without setting off any alarms. So you can also get that outpost as silver bars. So in these 2 videos alone, I show you how to pick up 2 outposts as silver bars. So again, this video is almost an hour long. It's a very long process, but there's 2 different story missions that you got to do in this, and they have to be done in order. You can't skip around, and I show you that in this video. And the video in the center of your screen is Joseph Eulogies after killing Faith, Jacob, and John. Now, this is my offline account. I've got it ready. Everything on this account is 100% done except for the Joseph fight. Now, I'm going to start working on the account that I'm streaming with online. Then what I plan on doing is I am going to stream both of these accounts online, and because Joseph has 2 different endings. So while I'm streaming, I am going to stream with one account, one ending. Then I'm going to switch accounts. Then I'm going to stream with the other ending. I'm going to do both endings at the same time on the same stream. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. Make sure you hit that like button. I really would appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe to the channel because I got a ton of videos coming. Especially if you want to see both of these endings at the same time in the same stream, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter. All that information is in the description. Thank you for watching. Again, this is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.